Hello and welcome back to the Beer Dog Reviews. Got a beer from Lord's Brewing for you today, and it's a bottle of their Weekend Driver, an Old English bitter, right up my alley there, which is double fermented. So we've got Dana and Sovereign hops in there. Sovereign is a very classic old world hop. Let's have a look. An Old English bitter that is superbly well balanced, slightly sweet and full of flavour. Sounds good to me. A perfect beer for that country pub. Sit in the sun and admire those beautiful weekend drivers. So, let's have a look. Doesn't say what malt is in it. There's malted barley and there's wheat, hops, yeast. Very obviously a traditional beer. What more do you want? So on the label there you've got a rather snazzy looking sports car. Somebody flying along those country roads. I dare say that's probably the countryside up around Huddersfield. It'd make sense, wouldn't it? Coming from Lords. So, coming in at 3.9%, again, about right for a traditional bitter. This 500ml bottle, got a standard black crown, as always with Lords. Let's get it into a glass. Now for this one, I'm not going to be using one of my Lords glasses, because we've got a slightly frothing traditional Old English bitter. So I'm going to be using my lovely Beer Dog Reviews Dimple Tankard. It's got to be done for a proper beer like this, hasn't it? Get it in, there we go. Oh, I must say, that looks fantastic. There we have it. Weekend Driver, an Old English bitter from Lord's Brewing Co. It looks a lot darker on the camera than it does in real life. But it's a rich, deep amber colour, slightly hazy. There's a bit of light bleed through. We have very gentle carbonation, just the way it should be. Got a nice off-white, almost mocha coloured head. And you can smell those malts straight away. It's malty, it's rich, there's a sweetness in there. That is how a bitter should be. So, if I hold it just off slightly, I can see the carbonation coming up the glass. It's very gentle carbonation, again, as it should be. That looks amazing. Right up my alley. Let's give it a go. Oh, there's a rich sweetness in there, hints of toffee. It's not overpowering that toffee sweetness, so the malt's doing its work and nothing more. That's what you want. So you're still getting that hop flavour come through. It's not too hoppy. Very slight bitterness in the middle. That builds as you get to the back end. It's smooth. I mean, not just smooth, it's really smooth. That's probably one of the best bitters I've had for a long time. Yep, for me that is sitting in a nice country pub relaxing, maybe by the fire, maybe out in the beer garden, and enjoying a beer. That is a perfect beer for that. And what can you say? Absolutely amazing. Nice balanced sweetness, good malt build, easy rolling bitterness. That's a summer afternoon, that is. Or certainly for someone like me. Absolutely fantastic. Well, what more could you say after that? Cheers, that's what you can say. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll pop the website for Lords right down there in the description box. And until next time, very happy drinking.